The Fearless Mindset, Embracing Change and Uncertainty. Chapter 1, Understanding Fear. The nature of fear. Fear is a deeply ingrained human experience, an emotion that arises in response to perceived threats or dangers. It is universal, experienced by everyone at various points in their lives. However, fear can take on many forms, often manifesting as anxiety, dread, or an overwhelming sense of vulnerability. Understanding the nature of fear is crucial for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of life, particularly in the face of change and uncertainty. At its core, fear serves a protective function. It alerts us to potential risks and encourages caution. Yet, when fear becomes excessive, it can paralyze us, preventing us from pursuing our goals and dreams. The fear of failure is one of the most prominent fears that many individuals face. This fear can be rooted in past experiences, societal expectations, or personal beliefs about worthiness and success. It can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and avoidance, where the desire to succeed is overshadowed by the potential for failure. Conquering the fear of failure requires a shift in mindset, recognizing that failure is not a reflection of one's value, but rather a stepping stone on the path to growth. By reframing failure as an opportunity for learning, individuals can begin to dismantle the barriers that hold them back, allowing them to embrace challenges with a newfound resilience. Social anxiety is another pervasive form of fear that can hinder personal and professional relationships. The dread of judgment or rejection often leads to avoidance behaviors, isolating individuals from social interactions that could enrich their lives. Transforming social anxiety into confidence involves a gradual process of exposure and desensitization. By starting with small, manageable social situations and gradually increasing exposure, individuals can build their confidence. Alongside practical strategies, cultivating self-compassion and understanding that it is normal to feel anxious in social settings can empower individuals to engage more fully with the world around them. The fear of the unknown is a common experience, especially during times of transition or uncertainty. Whether it's a job change, a move to a new city, or a significant life event, the unpredictability of what lies ahead can be daunting. Embracing this fear involves acknowledging it without letting it dictate actions. Developing a mindset that welcomes change rather than resists it can transform the apprehension of the unknown into excitement for new possibilities. Visualization techniques, mindfulness practices, and focusing on one's values can help individuals navigate these transitions with greater ease and confidence. Lastly, the fear of success and the self-sabotaging behaviors that often accompany it can be particularly insidious. Many people struggle with the idea that achieving success may lead to increased expectations or a loss of their current identity. This paradox can lead to behaviors that undermine their potential. Understanding that success is not a finite resource and that it can coexist with vulnerability is vital in overcoming these fears. By redefining success on personal terms and recognizing the value of one's achievements, individuals can break free from the cycle of self-sabotage, embracing their potential and stepping boldly into their future. The impact of fear on our lives. Fear is an intrinsic part of the human experience, shaping our thoughts, actions, and interactions in profound ways. While it can serve as a protective mechanism, alerting us to potential dangers, it can also become a debilitating force that holds us back from reaching our full potential. Understanding the impact of fear on our lives is essential for anyone seeking to cultivate a fearless mindset. It is crucial to recognize that fear often manifests in various forms, whether it be the fear of failure, social anxiety, or the apprehension that comes with change. By acknowledging these fears, we take the first step toward transforming them into catalysts for growth. The fear of failure is one of the most pervasive obstacles individuals encounter. It can prevent us from pursuing opportunities, stifling our creativity and ambition. When we allow the fear of not meeting expectations to dominate our thoughts, we may engage in self-sabotage, undermining our own efforts before we even begin. This fear can create a cycle of inaction, where the desire for success is overshadowed by the dread of falling short. To break free from this cycle, we must reframe our understanding of failure, viewing it not as a definitive endpoint, but as a valuable part of the learning process. Embracing this perspective can empower us to take risks and explore new avenues without the paralyzing grip of fear. Social anxiety is another form of fear that can significantly impact our lives, hindering our ability to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. The fear of judgment or rejection can make social situations feel overwhelming, leading individuals to withdraw and miss out on valuable experiences. Overcoming social anxiety requires a shift in mindset, focusing on personal growth rather than external validation. By gradually exposing ourselves to social interactions and reframing our thoughts around them, we can develop confidence and resilience. It is essential to remember that everyone experiences moments of self-doubt. Recognizing this commonality can help us feel less isolated in our struggles. The fear of the unknown is particularly relevant in times of transition, whether it be a career change, moving to a new city, or navigating personal challenges. The uncertainty that accompanies these changes can evoke strong feelings of fear, making it difficult to embrace new opportunities. However, it is often in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our true potential. By reframing our relationship with the unknown, we can cultivate curiosity and openness, viewing change as a chance for growth rather than a threat. Embracing the unknown allows us to build resilience and adaptability, essential qualities for thriving in an unpredictable world. Ultimately, managing fear is about cultivating a mindset that embraces change and uncertainty. By acknowledging our fears and understanding their impact on our lives, we can begin to dismantle the barriers they create. This journey involves practicing self-compassion and patience, recognizing that overcoming fear is not a linear process. Each step we take toward facing our fears can lead to greater freedom and fulfillment. As we learn to navigate the complexities of fear, we empower ourselves to live authentically, pursue our passions, and forge connections that enrich our lives. The importance of acknowledging fear. Acknowledging fear is a crucial first step in the journey toward personal transformation. Many individuals tend to suppress their fears, believing that avoidance will lead to peace of mind. However, this approach often leads to increased anxiety and a lack of clarity about one's true desires and potential. By recognizing and naming our fears, we can begin to understand their origins and the ways they influence our decisions. This acknowledgement allows us to confront our fears with honesty, paving the way for genuine growth and the ability to take meaningful action. When we acknowledge our fears, we create a space for self-reflection and awareness. This self-awareness is essential for anyone looking to conquer their fear of failure or navigate the uncertain waters of change. By understanding what we fear and why, we can start to dismantle the narratives that hold us back. For instance, someone who fears public speaking might discover that their anxiety stems from a past experience of criticism. Recognizing this can help reframe the fear, transforming it from a source of paralysis into a point of motivation for improvement. Moreover, acknowledging fear can be a powerful catalyst for building confidence. When we face our fears head-on, we often find that they lose their power over us. The act of confronting our fears can be liberating, leading to a newfound sense of empowerment. This is particularly relevant for those struggling with social anxiety or the fear of success, as facing these fears can reveal the strengths and capabilities that were previously overshadowed by doubt. Each small victory in acknowledging and confronting fear can contribute to a stronger sense of self and a more fearless approach to life's challenges. Fear of change is another common barrier that many face, especially during significant life transitions. By acknowledging this fear, we can engage in a dialogue with ourselves about what change means and why it is often met with resistance. Understanding that change is a natural part of life can help reduce the anxiety associated with it. Instead of viewing change as a threat, we can learn to see it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. This shift in perspective is essential for those who feel trapped by the fear of the unknown, as it encourages a more positive outlook on the future. Finally, acknowledging fear is not just about facing what holds us back. It is also about embracing the potential for transformation. The journey from fear to freedom involves recognizing fear as a companion on the path to self-discovery and success. By understanding that fear is a universal experience, we can connect with others who face similar struggles. This connection fosters a sense of community and support, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. Ultimately, acknowledging fear allows us to embrace it as a part of our story, enabling us to move forward with courage and resilience. Chapter 2: Fear to Freedom. Identifying limiting beliefs. Identifying limiting beliefs is a crucial step in the journey toward a fearless mindset. These beliefs often act as invisible barriers, quietly shaping our perceptions and reactions to the world around us. They can stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or even well-meaning advice from those we trust. To embark on a path of transformation, it is essential to first recognize these beliefs for what they are: mental constructs that no longer serve our growth and can often inhibit our ability to embrace change and uncertainty. The process of identifying limiting beliefs begins with self-reflection. Take time to explore your thoughts and feelings, especially in moments of fear or hesitation. Ask yourself what beliefs are steering your decisions and actions. Are there recurring themes that suggest a lack of confidence or an avoidance of risk? Pay attention to the language you use when you talk about your goals. Phrases like, "I can't," or "I'm not good enough," may reveal deeply ingrained beliefs that are holding you back from pursuing your dreams and stepping into new opportunities. Another effective method for uncovering limiting beliefs is to analyze your reactions to challenges and setbacks. When faced with a difficult situation, notice your immediate thoughts and feelings. Do you find yourself retreating into self-doubt? Are you quick to label failures as reflections of your worth? Such reactions can be indicators of limiting beliefs that need to be addressed. By documenting these moments, you can begin to see patterns that highlight areas where your mindset may be constricted, allowing you to confront and challenge those beliefs directly. Engaging in conversations with trusted friends or mentors can also be instrumental in identifying limiting beliefs. Often, others can see our potential and strengths more clearly than we can. Discussing your fears and aspirations with someone who understands your journey can help shine a light on beliefs that may be obscured by self-doubt. They may offer perspectives that challenge your assumptions and encourage you to reconsider what's possible. This dialogue not only aids in identifying limiting beliefs, but also fosters a sense of community that can be incredibly supportive as you work toward change. Ultimately, the journey of identifying limiting beliefs is about cultivating awareness and compassion toward yourself. It requires patience and practice, as deeply held beliefs often take time to unravel. As you begin to recognize these limiting thoughts, remember that they do not define you. Acknowledging their presence is the first step toward dismantling them. By facing these beliefs head-on, you create space for new, empowering narratives that can replace fear with confidence, transforming your relationship with change and uncertainty as you move forward in your life. Uncovering the source of fear. Fear often stems from deep-seated beliefs and experiences that shape our perceptions of the world. To uncover the source of fear, it's essential to engage in self-reflection and introspection. Many of us carry remnants of past experiences that trigger anxiety in new situations, especially when faced with change or uncertainty. By examining these experiences, we can identify patterns in our reactions and understand how they influence our current mindset. This process not only sheds light on the origins of our fears, but also empowers us to challenge and reframe those beliefs. One common source of fear is the fear of failure, which can paralyze individuals from pursuing their goals. The societal pressure to succeed can amplify this fear, creating a cycle of avoidance and self-doubt. Recognizing that failure is a natural part of growth is crucial. When we redefine failure as an opportunity for learning rather than a definitive endpoint, we can begin to diminish its power over us. This shift in perspective allows us to take calculated risks and embrace the possibility of setbacks as stepping stones towards success. Social anxiety is another pervasive fear that many individuals grapple with. The root of this anxiety often lies in the fear of negative judgment or rejection from others. By uncovering the source of this fear, we can start to understand that our perceptions may not accurately reflect reality. Practicing self-compassion and recognizing our inherent worth can help dismantle the barriers built by social anxiety. When we focus on fostering genuine connections, we can transform our fear of social interactions into confidence and enjoyment. The fear of the unknown often paralyzes us during life transitions, whether they involve job changes, moving to a new city, or entering new relationships. This fear is closely tied to our desire for control and predictability. Acknowledging that uncertainty is an inherent aspect of life can help us embrace change with a more open mindset. By reframing our thoughts around the unknown, we can view it as a space for opportunity rather than a threat. This mindset shift encourages resilience and adaptability, allowing us to navigate transitions with courage. Lastly, the fear of success can manifest as self-sabotage, where individuals unconsciously hinder their progress due to the anxiety surrounding success. This fear often stems from the belief that increased success will lead to higher expectations or responsibilities. To combat this, it's important to explore the underlying beliefs that contribute to this fear. By recognizing that success can be celebrated and leveraged positively, we can start to dismantle the walls we've built around our potential. Embracing the journey towards success with a sense of purpose and openness can transform our relationship with achievement, freeing us from the shackles of self-imposed limitations. Steps to break free from fear. Recognizing fear as a natural part of the human experience is the first step in breaking free from its grip. Fear often manifests in various forms, whether it's the fear of failure, social anxiety, or the overwhelming apprehension of change. Acknowledging these feelings allows you to confront them rather than allowing them to control you. Start by identifying specific fears that hold you back. Write them down and explore their origins. Understanding where these fears stem from can help demystify them, making it easier to challenge their validity. Once you have identified your fears, it's essential to reframe your mindset around them. Instead of viewing fear solely as a negative force, consider it a signal that indicates areas in your life where growth is possible. For instance, the fear of failure can be seen as an opportunity to learn and improve. By shifting your perspective, you transform fear into a catalyst for change. Embrace the idea that discomfort is often a precursor to progress. This mindset shift allows you to approach your fears with curiosity rather than avoidance. Taking action, even in small doses, is crucial in your journey to overcoming fear. Start by setting achievable goals that prompt you to confront your fears head-on. If social anxiety is a barrier, initiate conversations with acquaintances or practice public speaking in safe environments. The key is to gradually expose yourself to what you fear, allowing incremental success to build your confidence. Each small victory reinforces the belief that you are capable of handling what once felt insurmountable. Support systems play a vital role in overcoming fear. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and encourage you. Sharing your fears with trusted friends or joining support groups can provide a sense of belonging and understanding. Hearing others' experiences can also offer valuable insights and strategies for managing fear. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Others have walked similar paths and can provide the encouragement needed to keep moving forward. Finally, practice self-compassion throughout this process. Fear can be relentless, and setbacks are a natural part of growth. Instead of being critical of yourself during difficult moments, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Reflect on your progress, no matter how small, and celebrate your commitment to change. By fostering a compassionate mindset, you create a nurturing environment where you can continue to confront and conquer your fears, ultimately embracing the freedom that comes with a fearless mindset. Chapter 3: Conquering Fear of Failure. Redefining failure. Redefining failure is a crucial step in cultivating a fearless mindset. Traditionally, failure is viewed as a negative outcome, a mark of inadequacy that triggers feelings of shame and discouragement. However, this perspective can be transformed into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and development. By reimagining failure as a learning opportunity, we can shift our relationship with it from one of fear to one of curiosity. This shift allows us to approach challenges with an open heart and mind, fostering resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. When we embrace the idea that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone, we begin to appreciate the lessons embedded within our experiences. Each setback offers valuable insights, teaching us about our strengths and weaknesses. This understanding can be particularly liberating for those grappling with fear of failure, as it reframes their experiences not as indicators of worth, but as essential components of the journey. By analyzing our failures, we can identify patterns in our behavior and decision-making, ultimately equipping ourselves with the tools needed to navigate future challenges with confidence. Moreover, redefining failure encourages us to step outside our comfort zones. The fear of the unknown often paralyzes individuals, preventing them from pursuing their goals and dreams. However, when we view failure as an inevitable part of growth, we become more willing to take risks. This willingness fosters a deeper sense of self-awareness and courage, allowing us to confront our social anxieties head-on. Each attempt, regardless of the outcome, becomes a valuable experience that builds our confidence and expands our horizons. In the context of life transitions, managing the fear of change is essential. Change can be daunting, and the fear of failure often looms large during these periods. By redefining failure, we can approach transitions with a mindset that celebrates exploration and discovery. Recognizing that every change brings with it the possibility of failure and the opportunity for growth encourages us to embrace uncertainty. This newfound perspective empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace, knowing that each misstep is simply a part of our evolving story. Finally, redefining failure can significantly impact our relationship with success. The fear of success and self-sabotage often go hand in hand, as individuals may unconsciously undermine their achievements to avoid the perceived pressure that comes with success. By reframing failure as a natural part of the journey, we can alleviate some of this pressure. Embracing success becomes less about maintaining a flawless record and more about celebrating the progress we make along the way. This shift allows us to pursue our aspirations with authenticity and joy, free from the shackles of unrealistic expectations. In redefining failure, we unlock the potential to live fearlessly and fully, paving the way for a more fulfilling life. Learning from setbacks. Learning from setbacks is a crucial component of personal growth and resilience. When we encounter challenges or failures, it is easy to feel defeated or overwhelmed. However, these moments often hold the most valuable lessons. Rather than viewing setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, we can reframe them as opportunities for learning and self-discovery. Each experience, no matter how difficult, offers insights that can guide us toward greater clarity and confidence in our journeys. A key aspect of embracing setbacks is acknowledging our emotional responses to them. It is natural to feel disappointment, frustration, or even fear when things do not go as planned. Allowing ourselves to experience these emotions without judgment is essential. When we process our feelings, we create space for reflection and growth. By understanding what triggered our setbacks and how we reacted, we can begin to identify patterns and behaviors that may be holding us back. This self-awareness is a powerful tool for transformation, enabling us to make more conscious choices in the future. Moreover, setbacks often prompt us to reassess our goals and motivations. They provide an opportunity to evaluate whether our aspirations align with our values and passions. In moments of struggle, we can take a step back and ask ourselves critical questions. What do I truly want? Why is this important to me? This introspection can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our desires, allowing us to realign our efforts toward more fulfilling pursuits. By embracing setbacks as a catalyst for reflection, we empower ourselves to pursue paths that resonate with our true selves. Another important lesson from setbacks is the value of resilience. Each time we face a challenge and choose to rise from it, we build our capacity to cope with future difficulties. Resilience is not merely about bouncing back. It is about developing a mindset that views adversity as a natural part of life. When we cultivate this perspective, we become less fearful of failure and more open to taking risks. This shift can significantly impact our ability to navigate change and uncertainty, fostering a fearless approach to life that encourages exploration and growth. Ultimately, learning from setbacks is about cultivating a fearless mindset that embraces change and uncertainty. It requires us to let go of perfectionism and the fear of failure, recognizing that setbacks are not the end of the road, but rather stepping stones toward success. By approaching challenges with curiosity and openness, we can transform our experience of fear into an opportunity for growth. In doing so, we pave the way for a more resilient, confident self, ready to face whatever life may bring. Cultivating a growth mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset is essential for anyone looking to overcome fear and embrace change in their lives. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can develop through dedication and hard work. This perspective fosters resilience, a love for learning, and the willingness to confront challenges head-on. For individuals grappling with fear, whether it's fear of failure, social anxiety, or the apprehension that comes with life transitions, embracing a growth mindset can be transformative. It invites you to view obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. The journey toward a growth mindset begins with self-awareness. Acknowledge your fears and the beliefs that underpin them. Are these beliefs rooted in past experiences or societal expectations? Understanding the origins of your fears allows you to challenge the validity of these thoughts. When you recognize that fear is often a byproduct of a fixed mindset, you can start to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, view it as a valuable learning experience that contributes to your development. This reframing is a crucial step in embracing the uncertainties of life. As you cultivate a growth mindset, practice self-compassion. It's easy to be harsh on yourself when things don't go as planned, but remember that everyone experiences setbacks. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt or self-sabotage, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge your efforts and progress, no matter how small. This practice not only eases the fear of failure, but also reinforces the belief that growth is a journey, not a destination. When you are compassionate with yourself, you create a supportive inner dialogue that encourages you to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can also greatly enhance your growth mindset. Engage with people who inspire you and challenge you to grow. Share your fears and aspirations with them, and listen to their experiences. A community that encourages growth fosters accountability and motivation. It reminds you that you are not alone in your struggles, and that many others are navigating similar challenges. This collective journey can diminish the fear of the unknown, making it easier to take steps toward change and personal development. Finally, embrace the idea of lifelong learning. Commit to continuous personal and professional development by actively seeking new experiences and knowledge. This mindset encourages curiosity and exploration, which can transform your perception of fear. Rather than seeing it as a deterrent, view fear as a signal that you are on the brink of growth. Each time you confront your fears and step into the unknown, you reinforce your belief in your ability to adapt and thrive. By cultivating a growth mindset, you empower yourself to face life's uncertainties with courage, resilience, and an open heart.
Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can find the full version of this audiobook and many others at mindfullbooks.com.